morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. This is Yellowbird. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe button down below. You don't want to miss any of my amazing content or upcoming videos. Hit the bell notification button so you get notified immediately when I post a new video. Also, you can get my brand new book available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle editions, Woke, the Bible and Science Behind the Law of Attraction. Woke, the Bible and Science Behind the Law of Attraction. You can hit that little gray arrow down below. It drops down the video subscription or the video description box. And the link to my book, Woke, is in there. Click it and buy it now on Amazon. Today, we're going to get right into it. Matthew 9:29. Then he touched their eyes and said, "According to your faith, let it be done unto you." According to your faith, let it be done unto you. A carpenter from Galilee said those words and performed that miracle. His name was Jesus of Nazareth. According to your faith, let it be done unto you. Do you understand the depth of that? Do you? You might think you do, but if you're not living the life that you want, then the proof is in the pudding. Many people claim to be Christians. They claim to know what that means, but yet they have no idea the words that Jesus actually said. They have no idea that Jesus actually taught the law of attraction. Did you know that? I didn't. I didn't for years, and I wish I had known this stuff before I was 30 years old, or almost thereabout. They think that they need to just show up to a building that somehow is sanctified as holy because it has beautiful windows, paintings inside, and church pews. Somehow, this building is more holy than the rest, and God lives only there. They think if they just sit half asleep in a pew, listening to some man or woman stand up front that is no different, no holier than you or I, no matter what they might be wearing, no matter how many beads, how many crosses they're sporting, they are no different than you or I. But people still buy the lies that somehow these people are different that preach to you. And they don't preach the truth all the time. In fact, they only talk about what they want you to hear, what keeps you coming back for more, what serves them, what keeps the lights on in the church. But people still buy it, and they think that somehow these people are going to make their lives magically different. If their life isn't different, even though they went to church on Sunday or Saturday or whatever holy day you choose, if your life doesn't change, oh well, it's because the rich were not going to get into heaven anyway, right? So if you're pious and poor, somehow that buys your way into the afterlife? Bullshit. You've been lied to. And I digress a little. According to your faith, let it be done unto you. What those words literally just said are, whatever you believe in your mind, this is what you experience. That is your life experience. What you think about continuously is what you will have in your life, and it can be no other way. This is the same laws that gravity exists. It's the same as air existing. You don't have to believe that air exists for it to exist. It still does. You see, God loves you so much that he gave you this thing, and it's called free will. This thing that is called free will is literally what differentiates you between everything else in the universe, because you're not a robot. You have some instincts, yes, but you don't base your life off of instinct, and if you do, well, that's your fault. You really should think about that a little bit. You're not a robot. You have the choice to believe that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. Your wildest dreams, you can achieve. You can choose to listen to all the doubting Thomases out there and say, you know what, God had no idea what he was doing when he created little old me. You know what, I'm just a mite on a chicken's ass, y'all, so I'm not going to believe that God made me for a special purpose. I hope that's not you, because God knows what you're capable of. God made you to be extraordinary, not ordinary. You're not just another number. You're not a social security number. You're not a slave to society. You only are if you want to be. By thinking, I'm nothing, I'm poor, I'm unloved, there's no great guys left out there, I'm sick, I have ADHD, I have depression, guess what? You are. According to your faith, let it be done unto you. In this day and age, there is no excuse. An 8-year-old became a millionaire selling lemonade sweetened with honey, y'all. If you don't believe me, look up Be Sweet Lemonade and the little girl behind it. Her story is amazing. So what is stopping you? I'll tell you. According to your faith, let it be done unto you. You have created your life this far according to your faith. What has been done unto you is the creation of your own mind. It's the creation of what you believed. This is a sore subject, and if it's sort of hitting you with little painful arrows right now, that's normal because most people don't want to accept responsibility. If you're bucking the idea, probably calling me all sorts of names, that's exactly what's going on. The guilt of your mind knows that what I'm telling you is true, and the refusal to accept responsibility, that it's God's fault, it's not your fault. It's your mom's fault, it's your dad's fault, it's society's fault. It's the end of days, clearly. It's the fault of that. Well, guess what? It's been the end of days since Jesus' time. They were talking about it thousands of years ago. So grow up. It's no one's fault but your own. Everything you experience in your life is the product of what you believed. It's the product of what you believed. According to your faith, let it be done to you. It's time you started believing differently and experiencing that all the good things that you want in your life are possible. You can create them. The possibilities that are waiting for you are endless. If you believe that God created the universe, the world that we live in, that He breathed His very breath into you, which the fact that you're alive right now proves that He did, because the one thing that science can't replicate, they might be able to produce meat with replicated cells, gross, won't be buying any of that, but the one thing that they cannot replicate is the soul, God's very breath. They can't replicate that. And because God gave you a soul and breathed His breath into you, that proves that you are special and were meant for great things. The difference between the life you're living now and the life that you only dream of and could be living is your faith. It's what you believe in. It's what you think of every day. What your thoughts are dwelling on, where your thoughts are staying, that is the current reality you live in. But I've got good news too. Right now is only now. Yesterday is gone, and 5 minutes ago is gone too. So what you can start doing right now is changing the future now by the thoughts and the faith that you have. To back this up with a little bit of science, we'll take a quote from Nikola Tesla. Everyone should consider his body as a priceless gift from one whom he loves above all, a marvelous work of art, of indestructible beauty and mystery beyond human conception, and so delicate that a word, a breath, a look, nay, a thought may injure it. That was from Nikola Tesla. So, what is your faith doing to you? Remember, Matthew 9:29, according to your faith, let it be done unto you. If you want to learn how to start using your faith to the best of your abilities, using simple mind exercises, simple things, it's not woo-woo, it's science, it's literally through repetition. If you want to learn how to do that, pick up a copy of my book, Woke, The Bible and Science Behind the Law of Attraction. It gets a lot more in depth in this video, and you can pick up a copy by clicking the link below. Click that little link below in the video description box, or you can win your very own autographed copy. I will personally mail it to you and sign it. The drawing is August 31st of 2019. If you hit the subscribe button to my channel below, you can win your very own copy. All subscribers to my YouTube channel will be entered into the drawing, and I'll pick a winner out of there at random August 31st, 2019, and I will contact the winner by midnight that night. Thank you guys. Bye.